Coming up tonight on NBC4 at 7, Vice President Mike Pence makes a stop in Columbus to promote oil, gas, and the border wall. We'll show you what got his audience up on their feet. Police continue to investigate a shooting that left one of their own hit in the face. We'll share the new details released today. And a lawmaker from Ohio is weighing in on a controversial gun control bill that's making its way to the Senate. NBC4 at 7 starts right now.
From the station that is local for you, NBC4 at 7 starts now.
So American energy is soaring. The American economy is booming. But to ensure continued growth, we all know that we've got to strengthen the foundations of our prosperity.
Vice President Mike Pence making a stop in Columbus today, promoting the growth of the gas and oil industries and continuing the president's push for a wall along the southern border. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Marshall. It was a brief stop for the vice president, speaking for about 30 minutes at the Ohio Oil and Gas Association annual meeting. NBC4's Tyler Carter shows us inside the Hilton Columbus at Easton to hear what else Pence had to say.
Vice President Mike Pence spoke for a half an hour talking about the growth in the oil and gas industry. At one point, he said that America will never be a socialist country, prompting a standing ovation. Vice President Mike Pence received a standing ovation from the time he entered the banquet hall at the Hilton Columbus at Easton. Joined on stage by his wife, Karen, Vice President Pence praised Ohio's gas and oil producers for their growth in the industry.
Energy is growing this economy. It's making America stronger, and it's strengthening the foundation under families here in Ohio and all across this nation.
His appearance comes as President Donald Trump's administration works to promote rollbacks of environmental and safety rules for the energy sector.
And now, under President Donald Trump, the war on coal is over. American energy is booming. In fact, it's remarkable to think that the United States of America is now the largest producer of oil and natural gas in the world, and you make that happen every day.
Lieutenant Governor John Husted assured the audience of oil and gas producers that Governor Mike DeWine would not propose in next week's draft of the budget to increase Ohio's oil and gas severance taxes.
In 2012, we produced enough oil and gas to cover 9% of the needs of the state of Ohio. And in 2019, we will exceed the needs of what Ohio residents can use.
Towards the end of his speech, Pence took the time to boost the president's fight to put a wall at the Mexican border. Local for you in Columbus, Tyler Carter, NBC4.
Following his stop in Columbus, Ohio Democratic Party Chairman David Pepper released a statement about the Pence visit, attacking the administration for failing to save the GM factory in Lordstown. Pepper writes, Trump broke his promise to the people of the Mahoning Valley that manufacturing jobs would be coming back. So the vice president can spare us whatever fake outrage of the week he wants to drum up. Pence and Trump need to stop making flowery speeches and get to work saving Ohio jobs.